Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing really well. So today I am back to do my August 2023 wrap up. Now you will see that I'm in a slightly different location. I am currently in London on my week off work, and hopefully we don't have too many instances of that motorbike that just went past. Hopefully I'm able to get a video out for you and it's not too noisy. And actually, considering how few books I ended up reading in August, we might be able to get through this one quite quickly. So as I say, during the month of August I finished 5 books, so a little bit light for me. I read Unfortunate Ends on Murder and Misadventure in Medieval England by Soren, Renaissance People, Lives That Shape the Modern Age by Robert C. Davies, How to Make a Book, which is a children's book written by Becky Davies and illustrated by Patricia Hu, the ever-popular YellowFace by R.F. Kuang, and Wild by Cheryl, which was my book club's book pick for the month. I didn't reread anything and I also didn't DNF anything. So yeah, as I say, we're quite light on the ground for reading this month. And my star breakdown is as follows. I gave one book 3.25 stars, which was Unfortunate Ends, 2 books 3.5, which were YellowFace and Renaissance People. Wild I gave 3.75, and then How to Make a Book I gave 4.5. It is a children's book, but it actually is quite good and in-depth on the publishing industry, but from a perspective that a child would understand. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm quite tempted to just have it on standby and just chuck it to anybody who asks me what I do. In terms of my fiction to non-fiction breakdown, I ended up reading 4 non-fiction to 1 fiction, which is very rare for me. And then in terms of the genre breakdown, I read 2 history, 1 children's book, 1 literary thriller, which once again, not very normal for me, but the hype for YellowFace was too strong, and then 1 memoir. I'm undecided at the current moment in terms of which of these books are going to end up getting individual review videos, especially as I'm coming towards the end of my TBR and starting to finish off a lot of these old TBR books that I've had for a long time. I'm wondering if I should focus on just reading those and then maybe doing like a big wrap up at the end, because the end of the TBR is in sight, but we'll have to see how we go. And speaking of my TBR, I started August the 1st with 13 books. I ended up taking a foreign holding 1 book. I read 3 that were existing on my TBR, DNF'd none, and bought or received 4 books. As you will have seen, I was at the Booktuber meetup that was in London at the beginning of August, so I did treat myself to a few new books, which has definitely interfered with me being able to keep the TBR number down, but you will see that overall my TBR is still at 13 books, so it didn't go up as a result of all of the book buying, which is very good, but obviously I would like to work on getting that number down and as close to 0 as possible. And then finally, to talk about the books that I'm currently reading that you might be able to see in a wrap up next month. I'm actually currently reading 4 books, so whilst it feels like I have been reading quite a bit, I just haven't been finishing them. But I am currently reading The Lonely Empress, which is a biography of Elizabeth of Austria by Joan Haslip, Cnut, the North Sea King by Lavelle, which is one of the Penguin Monarchs books. I've got 3 of those on my TBR, so I'm really wanting to work on those. The Governess game by Tessa, Atalanta by Jennifer Saint, and then actually thinking about it, one of my other book clubs are currently reading Legends and Lattes, so I've just started that. So that's actually 5 books that I'm currently reading. Will I finish any of them? Who knows? And I've also got some really good new books on my TBR, so I also want to work on those too. So, you know, hopefully we get to the end of September and I've got a lot of things to talk about. But there we go, that is a very, very speedy look through my August books. Do let me know if you've read any of the books that I've spoken about today. Alternatively, let me know what you've been reading in August. I would love to hear from you. I hope you're having a fantastic, fantastic day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks. Bye.